Welcome to the Utah Street Banter Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Utah Street Banter Podcast. I'm Cody. With me, like always, is Elisha. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. It's draft night.
It is draft night, so if you're listening to us, you're going to hear our little take as the draft happens live. You're probably not listening to this live because that would be impossible because we just don't trust ourselves that much yet.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, it's draft night. It's going to be a home run derby on Monday, All-Star Games Tuesday, and Thursday, Wednesday. Good news, Orioles can't lose that day.
Yeah, we can't lose a lot of games.
Well, Thursday we can't lose.
Yeah,
so,
this might be the best week of the season.
Man, we're gonna great record, right? But anyway, yeah. So we got some interesting things to talk about today. We're gonna go through some MLB news and notes, some Orioles trade. And then we're going to talk about a quick overview of the past couple of series. But stay with us because we're going to go and dive into the Orioles draft, the first round anyway. And then we'll give some projections on the home run derby. So we should see. It should be a fun time. So let's get started. We'll start with the the MLB news.
Yes.
Here we go.
This guy, he is not a current Oriole, but he was a former Oriole. Manny Machado got his 2000th career hit this past week, which is pretty impressive. He's currently at 2005, which is the year I was born. So he's doing it for me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's killing it. He's consistent pretty much every season. He may be one of the most consistent players that I've been able to watch throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of just putting up the same numbers every single year, and it's really impressive. And that's led him to get to 2,000 hits, 359 home runs. Which, by the way, if you're keeping track, that's more than Aaron Judge. I know he played a lot more years, but still, more than Aaron Judge. Still impressive.
Yeah.
But he is killing it. Right now, of all players that have had 350-plus home runs and 2,000-plus hits through their age 32 season, which that's how old he is. He's 32 right now. Or this is his age 32 season.
Yeah.
Is Manny Machado, obviously, Hank Aaron, Jimmy Foxx, Mel Ott, Lou Gehrig, Frank Robinson, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey Jr., Mickey Mantle, Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera, and Alex Rodriguez.
Jeez.
I don't know if you're aware of the trend there, but they're all really good.
Yeah, for real.
And those are all Hall of Famers except for Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera, A-Rod, Manny. And Pujols, Cabrera, no doubt going to make the Hall of Fame. A-Rod's got his whole steroid case, so who knows if he'll make it. He might. Very good player nonetheless.
Yeah.
Still was good. And then Manny Machado.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Fame. He's going to be a Hall of Fame. And of third basemen, he's now ninth. He's the ninth third baseman to ever get 2,000 hits and 350-plus home runs.
Wow.
There's not. I mean, some of the names on the list are kind of funny, like Gary Getty, Aramis Ramirez. Wow.
Aramis Ramirez.
Aramis. I don't know why I struggle with it so much. Greg Nettles, but it's also Mike Schmidt, Eddie Matthews, Adrian Beltre, Chipper Jones. So he's with some good company.
Yeah.
And now I did have a question for you.
Okay.
So Manny Machado obviously drafted by the Orioles. He played from 2012 till 2018 with us. Does he have a shot at getting his number retired in Camden Yards?
For the Orioles? No. I don't think so. I mean, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Right. I almost feel like half of your career has to be more than half of a career. I'd say three-quarters of it. But to have your number retired, or you end there. Like if it was flip-flopped, I'd think.
Okay. How do you think of me paying this then? This isn't me trying to come at you because I don't think he does either. Frank Robinson played 6 years for the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah.
Granted, Frank Robinson is better than Manny Machado, but still, Frank Robinson only played 6 years.
He was. Do you have Frank Robinson there?
Yeah, I have him. I have his baseball reference.
So
he played from 1956 till 65 with the Reds.
Okay.
From 66 to 71 with the Orioles. Granted, he did win 2 World Series were won in Baltimore during that time. Mm-hmm. So I think that definitely helps his case. And then he finished out with the Dodgers, Angels, and Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say Manny Machado is Frank Robinson because Frank Robinson is by far better than him. Uh-huh. They're both going to be Hall of Famers at the end of the day. But it is just interesting to say you think that they need to play, like you said, half their career.
Okay.
And if you go look at any other Oriole retired number, they did play the majority of their career.
Right.
But Frank Robinson only played for 6 years.
I didn't think.
I don't think he's going to get his number retired either. I think there was no winning that was really happening with the Orioles. Like he had some good playoff runs, but that's about it.
Yeah.
San Diego Padres will 100% retire his number.
Yeah.
Without I would have to imagine.
Yeah.
But I don't think he gets as an Oriole.
I guess the biggest thing I want to ask you about Manny Machado is when he retires, does he play in the celebrity softball game?
No, I think Manny's above that, or I don't know if I'd say above
I mean,
that.
CC Sabathia, right?
Yeah, CC Sabathia, I really like CC Sabathia. He's been in the media a lot, but I definitely think it's cheating that the American League celebrity softball team beat the National League, and CC Sabathia played, and I think it's kind of unfair. I think, granted, Jenny Finch played too, and she was a former professional softball player, so I guess it's comparable, but I mean, CC Sabathia hit a bomb. And this is what I was telling my dad this last night too. While it was happening, and he was like, "Well, isn't CC Sabathia fat? Go look at CC Sabathia right now. He's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah, at the end of his career, he definitely
he has slimmed down and lost a lot of weight. But I definitely think the All-Star Celebrity Game was kind of funny just because there's so many different levels of different celebrities that were there. Like, I definitely think everyone knows probably at least one person there, but you probably don't know like anyone else. Because like I know you have like some rappers from Atlanta there. There's some comedians, some baseball personalities like Jake Storiale, one of the co-founders of John Boy Media, was there. Which I think it's funny. You have him, and then you have Quavo, who's a rapper, and then you have Jordan Childs, an Olympian. But like it's just a very odd mix of people.
Yeah. Like
I know we last week guessed who we think would fill out the home run derby roster. You would never be able to guess who's going to be the All-Stars roster. It was 17-15, though, is what the final score was. A lot of runs, a lot of home runs. Defense is not the specialty in this game. I will say.
That's funny.
But while we're taking this break, obviously this is the start of the All-Star break, right? We're going to the festivities. So the season's roughly halfway over, right? Not quite, but roughly. And currently, the best team in baseball. Do you know who the best team in baseball is, Cody?
The Baltimore. Oh no, it's not the Baltimore. I'm gonna say it's. Oh, I'm gonna look at the standings.
That's cheating. You're supposed to look.
Well, I mean, the best team in baseball to me is the Dodgers, but not.
The Tigers have the best record.
Yeah,
they're above a game above. Which, granted, the Dodgers did just break a 7-game.
What happens to every year? What happens every year to an AL Central team?
They get bad.
They always get beat by an AL East team.
Oh, yeah. Well, and so you know what the problem
is?
I
mean, we don't beat them, though. So, Tigers fans, I'm not coming at you.
No, you know what the problem is, though? So, if you go look at the AL wildcard standing, as it stands during the All-Star break, the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox both have a wildcard stand, and then the Rays are a game and a half out. So, it could be possible we're the only AL East team that doesn't make the playoffs this year, which, would be fitting for how the year's going.
Yeah, for real.
But the Blue Jays are in first place of the East. The Tigers, of course, are in first place. The Astros have a decent lead on the Mariners in the West. Phillies have a half game on the Mets, which that's going to be an interesting race coming towards the season. Guess who's in third place, by the way, in the NL East?
Oh, I don't have
the Marlins.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Marlins
they've gotten hot.
The Marlins are 44-51, which, by the way, that's a better record than the Orioles.
It's weird seeing the Braves under them, though.
Yeah. Yeah. But I did see something. ChatGPT recently just picked the Braves to win the World Series this year, so they'll have to get hot soon.
So next time you go live, like die hard on ChatGPT. I'm so old, I can't even say it. I just know it can be wrong, I guess.
Yeah. But if you're listening, chat, we love you.
We do love you.
I don't want you to take.
So when you purge the
save us.
Yes,
I will gladly be your house.
Yes,
and do your dishes or something. I just don't want.
Just don't expect them clean. I've seen. Moving on.
The Cubs are in first place in the Central, and the Dodgers 5.5 games up with the Padres. The Padres still have a really good record. So, yeah,
man,
we're nowhere near any of those teams, by the way.
Yeah,
just in case.
Just in case you want to follow another team for the second half.
And the only Orioles news we do have really is Brian Baker.
Yeah,
has been traded to the Tampa Bay Rays after he gave up a bunch of runs for the Orioles, and then he went and gave a bunch of runs for the Rays. First game, he gave up 2 runs in his first appearance for the Rays. But he's going to be an all-star by next year, maybe.
For real. Yeah, I mean, we got one of their compensation picks. Was it 31?
37.
37. From the Rays. So we pretty much got an end of the first round draft pick for him.
Which, remember, that part of the draft is where we drafted Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah.
So the potential's Gunnar Henderson or no one.
Yeah. So
anywhere.
So this is a pitcher that we didn't even know if he was going to make the opening day roster. He also had no more no more moves, no more options.
Yeah.
That we could do. So if you say he gave up for the next week, he just kept giving up runs, we would have to probably put him on waivers, and then anybody,
And then he would get claimed.
yeah, for nothing.
Yeah, this is I think this is the kind of best case scenario because you're not going to get that great of a prospect for someone like him.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna
get a first round pick prospect.
No, you're not gonna get a prospect that. And I know this year's draft was kind of weaker, but still, you're not gonna get an amazing prospect. You're not getting anything near MLB ready.
Yeah, and Elias said that he wasn't even shopping him; that the Rays came to him. So
that's hard to believe.
I know, but it's one of those things where
I wish
they gave up a lot. I mean, to me, they gave up.
I definitely think they gave up more than we did
because I'm hoping in our number 37 pick we have a better player than a relief pitcher.
Yeah, I do. But I know I was at work when this happened, and I pulled out my phone to check the time or something, and so I was like, "Yeah, that checks out."
Yeah,
I was like, "Yep, this is the beginning of the down."
Yeah,
but we'll get off of that. So I have trivia.
All right. Well, I just
the last time the All-Star game was held in Atlanta was at Turner Field, not at whatever Atlanta Stadium's called now.
Yep,
Truist. And that was the 2000 All-Star game where the American League All-Stars won 6-3.
Okay.
The AL All-Stars were headlined by people like Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, Jason Giambi, Pledge Rodriguez. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of Yankees on here. I will say Giambi was an A.
What year is this?
2000.
2000.
NL, you had Barry Larkin, Chipper Jones, Vladdy Guerrero, Sammy Sosa, Jeff Kent, Andres Galarraga, which I told Cody, just a great name.
Yeah.
But I want to ask Cody, who were the two Orioles representatives that season? You're not allowed to look it up.
No. I think no. I'm not looking it up. I'm looking up their jerseys. I'm pretty sure. This is the year that we tried to do the sleeveless. Anyway. So who is the Orioles? 2000, dude. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're right. It was the season.
This
look awful.
They're horrible.
Oh my god, those are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling editor Cody needs to put a picture of this up right here or something. That is bad. Holy cow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So yeah, if
Chipper Jones looks awful.
If you're listening, in 2000, apparently we decided to go muscle sleeve shirt.
But it's not even a regular sleeveless. That was okay. That's awful.
But
back to
can I get the position? Is it one pitcher?
No, they're both infielders. One's obvious.
2000.
Just think, good Oriole.
Cal Ripken.
Yes, he was a third baseman at this point.
Okay,
he didn't play in the game, but he was there.
All right.
And then we have one other guy. He's a shortstop. He was our shortstop this season. He was traded after the All-Star.
Oh, really?
After the All-Star break.
I don't know who.
Mike Bordick.
Oh, Mike Bordick.
Yes.
Mike Bordick. He's a great person.
Yeah, Mike Bordick. That was his lone All-Star season where with the Orioles in 100 games, he batted .297 at an .831 OPS. Solid year.
Yeah, when I used to work for the Shorebirds, he was the infield coach there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what an infield staff they had. Okay, not to go off on a tangent. Mike Bordick and Ryan Miner were their two back. Yeah, that's
pretty nice. Pretty good coaches there.
Yeah, and who comes out of that? Jonathan Scope, Manny Machado.
Yeah.
I mean, daggone. Michael Gibbons, but they moved him to a pitcher. He was a shortstop.
It was decent.
Yeah.
Make magic happen with Emily at Blue Crab Travel, your Disney vacation expert. Ready to experience the wonder of Disney? Let her help you plan the ultimate Disney getaway. Whether you're heading to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, or a Disney cruise, she has you covered. Emily can take care of custom Disney itineraries, tailored to your family's needs and preferences. She also can help find you exclusive discounts on Disney hotels, tickets, and packages. Imagine a stress-free vacation with hassle-free booking for accommodations, dining reservations, and fast passes. From character meet and greets to thrilling rides, Emily will make sure every moment is unforgettable. Email Emily Jones today at emilyjones@bluecrabtravel.com to start planning your dream Disney vacation.
All right, let's move on to our least favorite part of the day, and that is the series overview. Guys, give me 3 minutes, please. So stay with me or fast forward 3 minutes, but try to stay with me. So, real quick, Orioles take 2 out of 3 against the New York Mets. This is when we thought we were making a turnaround. Orioles lose the first game 7-6 because mainly Brandon Young pitched, but he does pitch his best game. He goes 5 1/3 innings. Sad that's his best game, but he only gives up 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. Brian Baker gives up 4 in the 8th. which is the reason pretty much why we lost this game.
Which is why we got rid of him.
Yeah.
The Rays saw that and said, we want that.
Yeah. Jackson Holliday homered in this game. Game 2, Orioles win this game 3-1 behind the new Orioles ace, Charlie Morton, second ace. Charlie Morton. Charlie goes 1 earned through 6 innings, and Henderson homered. So we'll take that all day. Game 3, Orioles win 7-3. I got a little nervous here because Sugano struggled again early, but he settled down. He gave up 3 in 6 innings, gave up the 3 early in the game. Jordan Westbrook homers. He's been hot. Starting to look like Jordan Westbrook again.
Yeah.
And this is when Orioles take 2 out of 3. If you remember, they were hoping the Orioles would be at least like 4 back by All-Star break, and we were like, okay, this is looking good.
Yeah.
Orioles now go to have the Marlins come into play. Orioles win the first game of the 3-game series against the Marlins, 5-2, behind Dean Kramer, who was awesome. Dean Kramer goes 7 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, 0 runs. Did awesome. Westberg and Laureano both go 3 for 4 in this game. So, like I said, it looks like we're turning around, but then the next 2 games just go to crap. Orioles lose 6-0. Trevor Rogers pitches amazing. 6-0 doesn't really tell the story of this game. It's 0-0 pretty much the whole game. Until somebody gets a base hit on the Marlins, and they decide Trevor Rogers has been dominating too much. So they take him out. Soto comes in with a man on first, gives up the inherited runner from first. Dominguez comes in the next inning, gives up another run, and blew it. Scott blew it. He gives up 4 runs. But Trevor Rogers is the story here. He goes 6 2/3, 2 hits. That 1 run, it comes to him just because he scored.
I think it's utterly ridiculous that we pulled him. He had 99 pitches at that point. I was watching this game with my dad, and neither of us knew why he got pulled there.
Ridiculous.
He'd given up 2 hits to that point.
Yeah.
And they were both just through the infield singles.
Yeah. It's not like he has a ton of innings.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's
done like 30 innings this year.
It's over.
In my head,
that's what it's called.
And in my head, what does it hurt? You leave him out there and he gives up a home run. Oh well, what do you really think your bullpen can do?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely. In Game 3, Orioles lose 11-1. Why? Because Brandon Young pitched. He was on the mound. He goes 4 1/3, 7 earned runs, and that's not quite good. 9 hits. Basically, if you're getting hit, you're scoring. Laureano does homer for the 1 lone run. In the last 2 games of the series, the Orioles are outscored 17-1.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help when you don't score any runs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. But like I said, my 3 minutes is up, and I'm not going to waste your time. Orioles we did good against the Mets, and we sucked against the Marlins, which is backwards of what I thought probably was going to happen, but whatever. We want to dive into something more fun, and that's the typical Oriole fan thing to do, and that's look for the future, because that's apparently what we like to do. We've been doing it for the past since 1984. Yeah, we won in 1983. So, since 1984, we've been looking toward the future. So, let's talk about the 2025 MLB draft, and I'm pretty excited about this. So, the Orioles have 4 picks in the first round, pretty much. The 19th, the 30th, the 31st, and the 37th. In the 19th, for the 19th pick, the Orioles take Ike Irish. He is a catcher / right field from Auburn. What do you got on him, Elijah?
So he is graded out as an overall 55. That's out of 80. His hit and power definitely is strongest. His arm's not too bad. Run and field isn't quite up there with the rest of his tools. They believe he's going to be moved out of catcher. He's still listed as a catcher, though. Probably most likely end up as that. Shocker, an outfielder.
Yeah.
Like almost every – well, I mean, we never draft outfielders. And guess what, Cody?
What?
He's a blonde white guy.
Yeah.
You'll see that's
fits right in, apparently. Yeah.
Huh?
I said he'll fit right in, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, you would think he's redheaded just based off his last name being Irish, but no, he's not. He's an SEC guy, which is Mike Elias' favorite place to go. He's from Michigan, so we'll see maybe that Michigan power. I don't know. I like his name, though. I really like his name, Ike. Ike is a good name, but I mean, he's from Auburn. He was a really good bat. He had a 7.10 slug this season, batted .364. He had 13 home runs, and I don't know. He could be good, but he's a prospect.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what it comes out to. He was ranked as the 11th overall prospect going into the draft, so we kind of got a steal here. I think the one thing we do have to think about is us having all of these draft picks in the early rounds. Honestly, what it does more than anything is opens how much money we can spend in the draft.
Yeah.
So it could be because maybe Irish fell because someone who was drafting 10th or 11th overall thought he was going to be too pricey for what he was worth at that part of the draft.
Yeah.
But now we're saying, well, we have a little bit more money. We can go get a higher rated guy.
yeah. And this year we have the most money.
Yeah.
For draft capital, most ever in the history of the MLB draft. The 30th pick of the draft, the Orioles take Caden Bodine. Caden Bodine is a catcher from Coastal Carolina.
Yeah. So another catcher.
Yeah.
This one looks like he might actually be a catcher though.
Yeah.
So he's from the Sun Belt Conference, so they still stayed in the South, just not quite Southeast.
Yeah.
He did really good. His bat is definitely what he's known for. His hit. He has a 60 hit tool. He's a little bit lower rated. He was rated 32nd overall, so right about where we got him at. His arm is really good, it seems like, but his field is decent. It's power and run. He's not going to come out and hit a bunch of home runs. He's not hitting as many home runs as Ike may.
Yeah.
But he's really slow. My favorite line. So MLB.com has like these bios that they write for every player and stuff. And my favorite paragraph about is Bodine's lack of athleticism and agility limits him a bit behind the plate, but his instincts help. He's a really good framer, but he has to clean up receiving and blocking, so like half of it. His fringy arm strength plays up thanks to his quick release.
Yeah, his fringy.
So he had a 39% of base stealers is what he caught, which is not bad. But it seems like maybe his arm is rated as a 50 tool, but maybe it's not as much as that being good as it is his timing.
Right.
So if you put him in the outfield, it's not going to grade out as good. But if he's not athletic, that's an interesting pick. I don't really love hearing that. But he's a switch hitter, which we already have a switch hitting catcher. And Cody jokingly, when we saw this draft come by, I was like, well, I guess Adley's the first baseman.
Yeah, Adley's first.
Cody, you forget Adley's not going to be on the team.
Adley's first, besides DH, and Bodine is the catcher. But I mean, this is 3 years, right? So hopefully in 3 years we see him. All right,
Yeah.
for the 31st pick, I should have practiced saying this more. We got
Wahiwa
Aloy.
Aloy.
He is the shortstop, or was the shortstop, for Arkansas this past season. This is probably the one I'm most excited for.
Yeah, he has a lot of high upside. He was the Golden Spikes Award winner, which, remember, we drafted a Golden Spikes Award winner in 2019 in Adley Rutschman, which best overall college bat. And he's Hawaiian, which is why his name's why his name sounds like that. Wahia, I believe it is.
Yeah. You don't think he's from like Maryland? No, I'm kidding. He's from.
You never know. But he played for Arkansas. He was really good. He led the Razorbacks with 14 homers. So interesting. He has the power. He has the hit tool, and everything's kind of there for him. This is definitely, I would say, the highest upside player that we got so far in the draft. Obviously, we've only made 4 picks so far, but this is the highest upside. But he has big strikeout numbers and that's what, when watching like the MLB's programming about him, that's definitely the big fear and why he fell this far. He was the 17th overall prospect going into the draft. Yet again, he won the Golden Spike, so he's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just, what does that strikeout look like? Because especially when strikeouts are a problem, it can just be elevated so much when you move up to a different level. But it's definitely interesting. He has a lot of power for a middle infielder. His defense is good enough that he'll stick there. But he also could be moved to third base if needed. So definitely going to be an infielder. The way that you think about this is a round where we drafted Jordan Westburg at, and he's looking as a better prospect as Jordan Westburg, and look at what Westburg turned out. So it's really just, other than the strikeout, we're looking pretty good. I think he's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think when you watch him swing the bat, it looks legit. So he looks good. Super excited to have him as, it's just, he fits the mold with the Henderson Holiday type.
Yeah, I will say, to be fair, we have drafted white guys up to this point, so he's not white.
He's Hawaiian.
He's a native Hawaiian.
So we're diversifying our portfolio.
Yes. So we're not sticking to the white blonde guys, but not for long, because guess what?
The 37th pick of the Orioles 2025 draft is Slater did wrong.
Which is just a soup. Slater is such a white person.
Yeah, and then he goes with the he has a hardcore nickname, Lil Slay, and
he's a musician as well.
Lil Slay, and that's also because he's like 5'8". He's a center fielder from Summit High School in Oregon.
He's a high schooler.
He is well, not anymore. Well, hopefully
he
he
was
graduated. So,
yes. This isn't Sean. He was committed to Vanderbilt. First high schooler we took in this draft. He looks like he could be really good. They're comparing him to Slade Caldwell, who was drafted last year by the Diamondbacks. Also comparing him to Corbin Carroll because he's short, really speedy. His power is not exactly there, but his hip tool is really there. His defense is really good. His arm's okay. I really do like the fact that he's a musician. I think it's hilarious. Lil Slay. I listen to him on Spotify. Not my cup of tea, but there's music for everyone, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not your cup of tea, not because he's not good.
No,
it's
not
just
because
not your
it's
type of
just
music.
the music.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, he writes his own stuff, so that's kind of. I guarantee you, his Spotify. He only has like 200 monthly listeners on Spotify. That's gonna go up.
Yeah. Oh, and so tonight. Yeah.
Like he'll have thousands. I just think my two takes on this.
Okay.
It's gonna be a while before we see him. He's really young. He's 18. He's 2 years younger than me. He was born in 07. That hurts my feelings a little bit. So it's going to be a while before we see him too much.
Right.
Number 2, I have 2 requirements for this guy. His name's Slater DeBrun. He has 2 choices for walk-up songs. It has to be either something he's written and sang himself, or it has to be Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Because Slater Skater.
Okay.
I feel like
all
that.
Right. All right.
He also, if you look at a picture of him, it looks like if Gunnar Henderson and Jackson Holliday fused their faces together. That's what it looks like.
That's what he looks like.
The meme that gets passed around every year of Heston Kjerstad, Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holliday, all of those guys, he's just going to get thrown in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are our first 4 picks of the 2025 draft. Like I said, the biggest one is Aloy. I'm excited about him. Slater, that might be a guy that we kind of look forward to seeing too in the future. Not that I don't like Irish and Bodine. It's just, I just
they're not as exciting. That's no offense to them. It's just they're
And then our 31st pick was Aloy, the shortstop from Arkansas. Like he was originally projected to be our 19th pick in mock drafts, so we got him even later. Yeah, so that helps a lot. So, but yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, we have some more fun news coming in the draft, and we'll see how it goes. But obviously, it's so hard in the MLB draft because I'm almost positive that when the Orioles took Jordan Westbrook a few years ago, I didn't go, oh my God,
Jordan.
They took Jordan Westbrook?
That's kind of my thing that I'm thinking about is that we can develop bats enough, and I don't know enough about these players, and there's so much uncertainty.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, well, this is stupid. Why do we pick him? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be different if we had like a top 3 pick, or I'm like, okay, we shouldn't have picked that guy or something like that, but I don't see it as that way for us.
Yeah, I
think we're just going to see. I can guarantee you that all 4 of these guys, they're not all going to be all-stars.
But good news, we only need one.
If we get one or two that are going to be good, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, so we had 4 or 5 chances. So
yeah, the one way that I do look at it though is if you're a position player and drafted after tonight, which is after 3 rounds, you're never making the major leagues as an Oriole because unless you're a top draft pick, you don't do well as an Oriole.
Yeah. So, but yeah, moving on, we're gonna talk a little bit about the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby festivities. Home Run Derby is coming up, like I said, Monday, which is probably the day you're listening to this. So, Home Run Derby, we got Byron Buxton from the Twins, we got Junior Caminero from the Rays, Jazz Chisholm from the Yankees, because obviously you have to have a Yankee, O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates, Matt Olson, Braves, Kyle Riley for the Mariners, Brett Rooker, A's, and James Wood, Nationals. Now, I will say, at first, I wasn't super excited about this Home Run Derby because of the people. I don't really care. But actually, when I'm looking at this is actually kind of neat. So Byron Buxton, the best part about his game is he's electric. He just needs to stay healthy. So he'd be a cool one to watch. Jimmy Caminero is a new young stud coming up through the ranks. Jazz Chisholm will get the New York media to watch him.
And granted, Jazz Chisholm can't crush the ball. Cody's more excited of him if Jazz Chisholm's still a Marlin.
Yeah, then I would love it.
Yeah, it's honestly as the New York. He's really leaned in. Like Jazz Chisholm has really leaned into the Yankee.
Yeah, I would too. If I was him, I would too.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm not. I don't blame him. Yeah, it's the way the world is. All right, O'Neill Cruz, Pirates. He's gonna be he's a new young stud.
He
as
gets
long as he
ball at 500.
well, as long as he don't get tired because then he just gives up. Matt Olson, first baseman for the Braves. I'm excited to see him. And then, like I said, Cal Riley is one of the best home run hitters right now in baseball. And then, a guy that really had all his cards dealt against him because he plays for the A's, Brent Rooker. He kind of had a late emergence of his career. That'd be fun. And then another phenom coming up through the ranks is James Wood. So for young guys right now, you got James Wood, O'Neal Cruz, and Junior Caminero. We got 3 top young superstars in this home run derby. In the home run derby, you can kind of at least get to see people and kind of because it's a smaller venue. But yeah, so who do you got? Who's winning it for you?
Okay, this is how I take it. The guy that you just say, why wouldn't he win? He's never going to win. So Cal Raleig's not going to win just because he's hit it's just, he would be too obvious of a pick to hit it.
Yeah.
And then here's also how I'm thinking. O'Neal Cruz, I want to pick him just because of how hard he hits the ball. I just don't know if he can actually do it. James Wood has the most power of any player here. I just don't think it's the right power. I think he has game power, but not home run derby power, if you get me. He has the ability to drive the ball to another field. I just don't know if he can really lock it enough to just hit.
Okay. Yep.
Junior Caminero is going to be same with Jazz. Matt Olson, I think, is going to he might be the runner.
Is this going to come to the end?
Byron
Like no one.
Byron Buxton's going to win. That's my pick. Byron Buxton.
Okay.
I think he is a really nice way. And because if you think about it, other than granted, Pete Alonso, it kind of was never who you expected to win. Yeah. Like, it's not like the clear, obvious Cal Raleigh. I mean, think about it. Trey Mancini almost won a couple years ago, and I didn't think he was going to. Yeah. I think Byron Buxton, he's electric enough, and he can, he's the most athletic of any of you guys here, probably. And that, I think, does help with endurance.
Yeah, I think my 2 guys that I'm in the mix of is O'Neal Cruz and Matt Olson. Those are my 2. I'm going, and the only reason Matt Olson, the big one for me, is he hits batting practice there all the time.
Yeah.
So he's used to everything. That's
true.
I'm going to take Matt Olson.
Okay.
I was O'Neal Cruz. I was O'Neal Cruz the whole way right there.
And you just changed
it. And I just changed it. So
watch it be
O'Neal Cruz is going to win, and then I will change this whole. No, okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting though. I think honestly all of these guys are great for this.
Yeah.
I think it's less superstars than it has been in the past. Yeah. Like last year you had Bobby Witt, Gunnar Henderson, all these guys. But I think this is going to be almost a better product than last year.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's not one person that never mind. I was going to say there's not one person I don't want to win, but there is.
He doesn't want Jazz to win just because he's
and I don't want O'Neal Cruz. Because I
he almost picked
because I didn't pick it.
Because you did. Okay, that makes more sense.
I
think O'Neal Cruz, I think it's good for him to be there for the Pirates because you know
I
what?
agree.
It's hard being a Pirates fan. You need something to root for. James Wood as Nash, I think.
How crazy! You got him in home run derby, and then you'll have their starting pitcher, Skeen's pitching for you.
He's starting the game,
and you're one,
and that's it. Those are the only 2 people you'll see all weekend from your team, though. Granted, Brent Rooker, I love that for him that he's here.
Yeah.
A while ago when we had a Brit Does Baseball on, I picked him as one of my best hitters this season. He's done good, not quite what I thought he was going to do, but he's still, he's an all-star this year. Yeah. I do find it funny, him and O'Hearn were teammates on the Royals, 21 or 22, something like that. They both were DFA'd, and they're both all-stars now, so the Royals could have had both these guys, but they didn't turn out.
Yeah. Speaking of all-stars, let me run through the all-star starters really quick. And for the All-Star game. In the All-Star game, we got a catcher. The starter is Cal Raleigh. First baseman is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Second baseman is Gleyber Torres. Third baseman is Jose Ramirez.
No, it's not. He's hurt.
Oh, you're right.
He'll be replaced by someone.
Okay.
And maybe Caminero. I won't even try to
see that right there. Yeah.
That's for Aaron Boone to pick. So it's gonna be Josh Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Okay. Shortstops Jacob Wilson of the A's. Outfield Aaron Judge. All the outfielders Riley Green and Javi Baez rounds out the outfield. Designated hitter is Ryan O'Hearn of your Baltimore.
Yes, Ryan O'Hearn.
Yes.
So knowing how his luck is, he's going to get ground into a double play.
Yep. And one at bat.
Oh, that's all you get anymore in the All-Star game.
Well, not if you're Aaron Judge. You're Aaron Judge or but yeah.
Granted, if I was a manager, I'd let
you're right. National League starters, catchers Will Smith, first baseman Freddie Freeman, second baseman Ketel Marte, third baseman Manny Machado, shortstop Francisco Lindor, Outfield is they have Ronald Acuna, but I don't think that's
He's not.
happening.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. And then you have Pete Armstrong and Kyle Tucker. Round out your outfield. Designated hitter Shohei Ohtani. A couple guys I really want to watch here is I'm excited for Pete Armstrong. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
And then Frankie Lindor. Right when you think his career's dwindling, he's.
I don't know if anyone thought he was.
I did. I mean,
he got paid $300 million.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I
didn't think he was an all-star.
Well, he doesn't deserve to start this year. Last year he was almost an MVP, but he didn't deserve to start this year. You know who's not on the All-Star team though?
No.
Christopher Sanchez.
Christopher Sanchez. I bet Phillies fans are okay with that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they didn't think it was like a big deal at all. Or anything.
Yeah. I mean, Jacob, what's it? Mizorowski.
Yeah,
gets picked.
So
because
do you know how,
he's had a tough season. He's pitched a lot this year, right?
Yeah.
It's like 28. Was it 20 innings?
25 innings.
25 innings, and he's starting the All-Star game. So, no lie, if you're watching this and you haven't pitched this year, there's a guy that's pitched 25 more MLB innings than you. That's going to be
25 and 2/3.
That is a 2/3.
So you know what? So Jacob Mizorowski has pitched really well. Granted,
and he's a stud. He's a stud.
4-1. He's a 2.8 ERA. He struck out a lot of guys. He has a 33 strikeout, 33% strike, whatever. Christopher Sanchez has a 4.1 WAR in 18 games. He's thrown 107 innings. So if you're doing the math, that's over 4 times more than Jacob Mizorowski. He has a 2.59 ERA, which is lower. He has a 1.65 ERA plus, which is higher than Mizorowski. He has 116 strikeouts, which is much more than Mizorowski, obviously. And he also has a lower walk percentage. So,
yeah,
he should have made it over a lot of people. He still was given his All-Star bonus by the Phillies, which I think is a great gesture by the Phillies.
It is.
So unless there's some behind-the-scenes things that Christopher Sanchez declined the All-Star game,
I think he he must have just punched somebody's wife or something.
I don't understand what's happening. Because they did come out and say that 12 pitchers declined the All-Star game before they got to Mizorowski, which is ridiculous. You could ask me 12 times and I wouldn't say no. I'd fly out right now.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. But you have to do the podcast today.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm
just supposed to say, oh yeah, that's why I didn't go.
I'll do it from the bullpen of the All-Star game.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
But Mizorowski is going to win Rookie of the Year this year in the NL. And he's going to probably win a Cy Young eventually if he doesn't tear his arm completely off. He's really good, but he only pitched 5 games. Because do you know who's pitched in more games and has better stats in almost every category?
Who's that?
Trevor Rogers.
Yeah, Trevor. Yeah, that's true.
And so you know what? The only thing you can go to bed at night thinking of when Kyle Stowers hits 3 home runs off the Orioles, and you're just like, what do we do? Trevor Rogers has actually been really good this year.
Oh yeah, very.
And I said this a little bit ago. I'm not saying he's going to win the Cy Young, but if he keeps this up, he will win the Cy Young. Yeah. I'm not saying I believe he's going to keep this up because I don't. But if he does, he'll win the Cy Young.
Yeah.
There's no way it'd be impossible for him not to be top 3 if he doesn't keep this up. I mean, I'm sure he can't keep this up. But.
And I mean, I keep second guessing that trade and everything all the time. And the biggest thing is just know Kyle Stowers would not be playing outfield for the Orioles right now. He'd probably be playing for the Tide.
He probably would have been called up with all the
oh, yeah, with all the injuries, right. But what do we need right now?
We wouldn't have signed Dylan Carlson.
Do we need a pitcher or do we need an out?
Yeah, that's true.
Pitcher. That's what we needed. We have it. So hopefully he can keep it going, especially next year when we really need him. So
I agree. The other good thing is we get him next year.
Yeah, that's the whole reason the trade happened.
I mean, the other bad thing is that he goes to arbitration.
Yeah,
next year.
Yeah,
or I guess in the off season or whatever. So we're gonna probably have to pay him a lot of money.
Yeah. The other,
so we'll end up what's the chance he gets traded?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so we'll see. Like I said, we'll see if the next time we come on the air that we still have O'Hearn, because I'm just wondering if the only reason he's still on our team is because he's an All-Star and we have to have an All-Star. But
if you look at the Angels, if you turn down your All-Star nod, like you say, you just don't get an All-Star. Angels haven't had an All-Star in 2 years.
What?
This year and last year, they never had a representative because whoever it was turned it down.
Well, that's crazy. But we hope you enjoy the Home Run Derby this year and also the All-Star game. It'll be the time where you can root for the American League and you have a chance that your favorite team might win. What's that feel like? But anyway, so like I said, we can't thank you enough for watching another episode here on the Utah Street Banter podcast. Please make sure you give us a subscribe and a like on our YouTube feed. We're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so check us out. Give us a follow there. 5-star rating, please. That helps our name get out there even farther. But we truly can't thank you all for sticking it through this difficult first half of
As
the
tough as it
Baltimore
is for you to listen, it's even tougher for us to talk.
Yeah. So ever since what was like the 6th week of the season, or maybe shorter than that, we were like, all right, we're being positive for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
As positive as we can be. So
It's hard sometimes, but we do it.
we do it.
We push on through.
Yes. So
It's all for you.
it's all for you. So anyway, we can't thank you enough, like I said, and we will see you next week. We're going to go over the first half review of the Baltimore Orioles 2025 season next week. So we can't wait to see you then. Thank you guys. Have a great week.
See ya.